All right, today we have the Hiearcool 8-in-1 USB-C hub. So this is my Dell XPS 9710, which is an excellent device, but it only has USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports and an SD card slot. But there's no USB-A ports, there's no HDMI port, there's no Ethernet cable, so you need a dongle for all that. It does come with a tiny one in the box, but it's small, it's easy to lose, and it doesn't provide much functionality. This guy, we have an SD card slot. It says TF, it looks like a micro SD card slot to me. 2 USB 3 ports, a USB-C power delivery port, an HDMI port, and a USB 3.0 port, and an Ethernet port. You can tell a card pops right in just like that. It doesn't spring load, but it pulls right out. So when we plug it in, I'll plug it into one of the USB-C ports. The light comes on. Now, if you watch right here, as soon as I plug this in, it should show the SD card. Boom. As soon as I plugged it in, it recognized it. It'll do the same for a USB-A port or USB-C, either one. We got ourselves a USB-A. We'll plug that in here. Boom. So it immediately recognized my drive as well. And then, even better, you can see right there, hopefully, it's currently on Wi-Fi. If I plug in this bad boy, there's an Ethernet cable plugged in directly to my Amazon Eero router. Lights are blinking, things are happening. Over here, my Eero just notified me it recognized the new device. Here it changed to Ethernet, shows Ethernet 3 is connected. And if I go to my Ethernet settings, 1000 megabits per second, not 100 megabits per second, so that's a good Ethernet port right there. Nice gigabit Ethernet adapter. Another item you can see is right now we're on charging. If I unplug it, it's gonna switch to battery. Yeah, so now we're on battery power. And I should be able to plug this into the power delivery port, and that icon should change to charging. It just did. It does say it's a slow charger. It's not recognizing the full charger because it's going through this guy, but it's just saying it's a slow charger because it's wanting the high voltage power. This probably only delivers 100 watts. Dell has some special sauce in there that makes it 130 watts. But it does recognize it, so you could power your devices with it. My old LG Gram 17 that I had, you could plug those up. They only take 60 watts, so it'd recognize it perfectly fine. You may have noticed here we have a secondary screen, HDMI cord. Let's plug them in. All right, so it recognizes it. Boom, we have 2 screens. You can see we're moving. This screen's only 1080p, but according to the specs here, it will support up to a 4K 60 hertz display over here. So pretty nice. I must say this gets the big thumbs up. Seems like a quality little device here. I like it. All right, thanks.